Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you a cheap way to lower your axial rift. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so just to show you a trick that you guys might be interested in doing. I know a lot of you guys is planning or waiting on the sway bar in order to get your rift to be a bit more stable, especially when you're running a 3S or definitely 4A4 celled LiPo battery. So I have done a small cheap modification to lower the rift. As you can see, it stands quite low, and I still have about 4 inches of flex front and rear. So basically what you need to do, you just need some cable tie. So what I've done here is to put the cable tie running behind the fuel cell box, and it connect to the bottom axial housing, where you connect to the 4-link suspension or the top links, and that will still give you a fair amount of flex, as you can see. So that's for the back, and for the front there's still some suspension travel. So what I have done is, as you can see, I've run a cable tie from, let me show you, from the top view. I put it next to or behind the Velcro strap. So there is a slot for the Velcro strap, and obviously you can run the cable tie through to the main frame and to your top link. So that will restrict the movement of your front travel, and obviously you do the same for the other side. So as you can see, I run the cable tie through that hole there and then come out to the main frame, and at the bottom, as you can see, it comes out here holding onto the top link there. So that restrict the suspension travel, but I've left both front and rear about 10 mil of travel, because otherwise your rift will be really rigid. But with this you still have about 4 inches of travel, as I said earlier. Another thing that I've done is, with your brand new rift, the front steering servo, it has a cable that connects to the bottom of your receiver box, and I know some of you might be a bit concerned whether the cable is going to get caught. If you're running in the woodland on the trail, it might catch on the tree branches and break off. So I have taken the cable tie out and I have re-secured it to the right hand side top link. Let's see if I can get a better angle. So like there, I literally just put a small cable tie through the hole in the middle of the top link, so that will secure the cable for the steering servo, and there's still a bit of movement there. And I've tried it even without the restriction, with full travel, the cable still doesn't move too much. Whereas if the original installation, the cable is attached to the bottom of the receiver box, then there's a lot of movement to the cable, and you don't want to wear out the flexibility of the cable itself. Otherwise you have to replace the whole servo, which can be quite costly. But by relocating and fastening the cable to the top link, there's not a lot of movement. So yeah, I hope you guys like the cheap modification. If you are running the 4S, it would definitely improve the stability. I won't recommend you doing this cheap mod and then go for bashing, because from all the hit and bump, then the cable tie might snap off, or you might actually damage the plastic bit behind the fuel cell. So if you're planning to just run around on the flat surface, then that will do the trick, and it looks pretty good with the whole rift lowered. And then the other things that I want to show you, this is possibly just applied to my Rift, is my top right front suspension tower cap. The original one has a few scuff marks there. I don't know why. Maybe the manufacturing company, during the installation process, they must have used a spanner or something to tighten the top caps, and they either have over tightened it and then they try to loosen it. I'm not sure, but I've noticed there's a very small amount of oil leak at my top tower. So I've written back to the manufacturer, and they are very kind to send me a replacement. So that's the new one that I have reinstalled on the suspension tower, and this is the existing one, which I'm just keeping it as a souvenir, I guess. It is full aluminium, and as you can see, there are some scuff marks on it from factory. But yeah, I don't know why it leaks a little bit, but I've asked them to replace it because my Rift is still considered to be brand new, so I'm just getting what I paid for. But hopefully I won't experience any more oil leaks, because I've tightened that properly now. And yeah, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the short video. Try not to do anything too crazy with your Rift until you have the aluminium upgrade for the trailing arms, the sway bar, the front and back axle housing. So that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you'll find this trick useful, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.